Hello, John Bloodworth, Gentleman Crafter here with some assembly instructions on your double pop-out panels card. This envelope is included, as is the card base and mechanism. Obviously the embellishments you'll need to root through your stash for, but I'm sure you've got a bit available. But as you can see, it's aptly named. We've got two pop-out panels. Pop. I've designed this to work landscape, but if you wanted to dress it in the portrait, that's fine. Just bear in mind it won't stand up because your pop-outs will be popping out. Now, we've got just a few elements to make this up. These are the two pop-out panels, and believe it or not, these little dog ears are the mechanism. As part of that also, we've got the little piece that will hide those panels, and we've got two panels on one side and one on the other that's undressed. Then we've got the card and the envelope. So let's start with the card base itself. On the outside I've given you two decorative panels, one for the front, one for the back, and then there will be a slimmer version leaving a wide gap between the scoreline, which should match this side of the bit that sits inside. And you can see we've got two mountain folds and one valley fold running from left to right. So to put that in place, we are going to grab the glue. You can use double-sided tape and it might actually be easier, but I went with the traditional glue, and we're going to position that about 1 millimeter to the right of the score line. Not too much, not too little. We basically don't want to create bulk in that folding area, so we're just positioning it slightly offset from the score line. Make sure the top and bottom are parallel to the card itself. Then fold over the left-hand side and press down firmly. Then you can open up and press that from the back as well to make sure the glue is fully spread and stuck. Now, for the mechanisms, we need to make sure these are orientated in the right way. So, we're going to fold that little thing over, and what we need is for the little dog ear to be pointing down to the right, and then the edge of that square is going to line up with the score line, and the bottom edge is going to line up with the bottom edge of the card. You could leave just, again 1 millimeter beyond. That's fine. So just carefully position it. The diagonal of that score line for the dog ear should run from the bottom left corner or bottom left edge of that square to the top right. And you can see me just pointing out there where things are supposed to line up with. Make sure that dog ear is fully stuck down. Press it from both sides if you need to. Excuse me. And then make sure that it's sort of sticking out. Make sure that it works like that. Then for the other one, we're basically going to do the mirror image of that. So your diagonal dog ear will be pointing top right. Apply your glue or tape or whatever. If you've got a large blob of glue, just spread it out to a thin layer so it doesn't squidge out. Fold that under, and again line the right hand edge up with the fold, and the top edge just in from the top edge of the card. Once you've got it in position, again press firmly. Fold out and press again. Now we're going to fold that insert piece over so that the panels pop out. Fold back that right hand edge, apply glue, and then fold it over and press it down. Again, make sure this is fully stuck before you move on. If you try and work the mechanism with any wet glue, it's likely to come unstuck or rip, and you'll have to start over again. So there we go, that is the card base done, believe it or not. Super quick and simple. Just make sure everything fits snugly and make sure you press all those score lines so that it sits nice and flat. And as you saw, I've obviously pre-applied the decorative panels. And that's important, especially for those little squares, because you won't be able to get inside once you've stuck those in place. Now for the envelope, the panels I've already stuck to the outside, and then 2 of those triangular pieces to the inside upper section. We're then going to apply glue to the 2 side panels, fold over and stick the bottom edge in place. Now this is a snug fit, so if you feel you need to, you could increase the size of the envelope. Work in percentages really, rather than exact measurements. That will depend on the software you're using, but you should have enough room to fit the card plus embellishments as you saw at the start of this video. Anyway, that's the one for this week. I hope you enjoy making and will share with me what you do make.